Okay, question 14. Work out, giving your answer as simply as possible, 2/3 minus 1/6. The thing about adding fractions or subtracting fractions is that you can't do it unless the denominators, that is the bottom numbers on the fractions, are the same number. So before you can even begin to add or subtract fractions, you've got to make those bottom numbers the same. Thankfully in this example it's quite easy, because you can see that to change the 3 into a 6 you just need to double it. And as we know, if we double the bottom of the fraction, we need to double the top so that the fraction is still equivalent to 2/3. So what I'm going to do is double the top and bottom of this fraction here, so it becomes 4/6, and then I can subtract the 1/6 away from it. And the way to do that is to now do 4 take away 1 is 3, and there's still 6. So I don't do 6 take 6 on the bottom. The bottom numbers or denominators just tell me that I'm working in sixths, so that doesn't change at all. So the answer is 3/6. However, it says give your answer as simply as possible, so we should simplify this by dividing the top and bottom by the same number, in this case 3, to get down to 1/2. So you can see, because it's 2 marks, I would have only got 1 if I'd have failed to simplify it. Moving on to part B, work out, giving your answer as a mixed number, 3/4 plus 2/5. Same rule applies here. We can't do this until the bottom numbers match, or denominators match. So I have to find a number that I can change both of the 4 and the 5 into. And the smallest number I can think of is 20. So I'm going to make both bottom numbers into 20. So this 3/4 here, I need to multiply the bottom by 5 to make it into 20. So I must do the same to the top. So this fraction becomes 15/20 when I've multiplied top and bottom by 5. This one, I need to multiply the bottom by only 4 to get to 20. So I'll do the same to the top. So that one, times 4 and times 4, will become 8/20. And then I can add them up. Same principle as before. I'm not going to change the bottom numbers, because they just tell me I've got 20ths. So that's unchanged. But I'll do 15 plus 8 on the top. So I've got 23/20, which is more than a whole one, because 20/20 would be a whole one. So I need to give it as a mixed number, so a whole number and a fraction. So this is equal to a whole one, and then I've got some left over, and I have 3 of the 23/20 left over. So 3/20 left over. There's my 20/20, and here's my 3/20. So it's 1 and 3/20 for 3 marks.